Here we are again with our Advent calendar. It's day 3 of Advent, December 3rd. Let's open up our calendar. So I wonder where number 3 is. I see we've done number 1 and number 2. Can you find number 3? Yes, there it is. Let's see what story we get to read today. It is Olaf's Frozen Adventure. Oh, look, there's the whole carriage. Olaf burst out of the kransaki with pieces of cake made out of rings flying everywhere. "Surprise!" he shouted. "Olaf, not yet." Elsa smiled. The big surprise holiday party starts after the Yule bell rings. And it is Arendel's first holiday season in forever. And the two sisters would be spending it together in their kingdom. The castle courtyard was filled with festive townfolk. Everyone had been excited as Kristoff and Sven brought in the Yule bell. Bong, bong, bong. The bell rang out and all the villagers cheered, but then they started to leave. "Going so soon?" asked Anna. One woman replied, "The Yule bell rang, so I must get home for my family's tradition, rolling the lefse." Next, Elsa invited Mr. and Mrs. Olsen to the castle, but they also shook their heads. "Thank you, but Olga and I need to get home to knitting socks for our grandchildren." Old Roy smiled. "We wouldn't want to intrude on your family traditions." With the villagers gone, the sisters needed cheering up. Kristoff serenaded them with his holiday tradition from the trolls, the Ballad of Flemingrad. Then Kristoff revealed another troll tradition, Flemmy the Fungus Troll. "Now you lick his forehead and make a wish," Kristoff said. Everyone laughed. Olaf followed the sisters into the ballroom. He couldn't wait to hear what Anna and Elsa's holiday tradition was. "Do we have any traditions, Elsa? Do you remember?" "After the gates were closed, we were never together," Elsa replied. "I'm sorry, Anna. It's my fault that we don't have any traditions." Olaf ran to the stable. "Sven, Anna and Elsa don't have any holiday traditions." Then he had an idea. "Let's go and find the best tradition Anna and Elsa have ever seen and bring it back to the castle." Olaf hooked Sven to Kristoff's sleigh, and the two immediately set off. Olaf knocked on the door of the first house they came to. "What is your holiday tradition?" Olaf asked a young boy and his mother. "We make candy canes together," the boy handed one to Olaf. Olaf pulled out his carrot nose and popped the candy cane in. His eyes whirled. "Oh, sugar rush!" Olaf and Sven stopped at home after home to learn about different holiday traditions. They loaded all the traditions onto Sven's sleigh so they could take them back to Anna and Elsa. At their last stop, Olaf found the entire Oaken family celebrating in the sauna. Olaf thought that was a great tradition and added a portable sauna to the pile. But hot coals from the sauna caused problems. The sleigh caught fire and the traditions began to burn. When the sleigh went over the cliff, Sven and Olaf landed on opposite sides of a ravine. And the holiday traditions were gone. Olaf was still hoping because he had one last tradition, a fruitcake, that he could give Anna and Elsa. But Sven was worried. He could hear wolves howling in the dark forest. Back at the castle, Elsa found Anna in the attic looking for traditions. She had been pulling items out of a trunk filled with her childhood belongings. "What's in your trunk?" asked Anna. "Mostly gloves," said Elsa. But as Elsa reached inside her trunk, they heard a little bell ring. Elsa lifted out a small box and handed it to Anna. When Anna opened it, she couldn't believe her eyes. Suddenly, the two sisters heard a kerfuffle and ran down to the stable, where Sven was trying to tell Kristoff something. "Olaf is lost in the forest," said Anna. "And being chased by hungry wolves," said Elsa. The sisters knew that they needed to gather everyone to search for Olaf right away. Anna and Elsa and Sven and Kristoff headed into the forest with a search party of villagers calling out Olaf's name. Suddenly, the sisters spotted a carrot sticking out of a snowdrift. "Olaf!" Olaf explained how he had lost all the traditions he collected for his friends, even the fruitcake, which had been grabbed by a bird. "I'm sorry you still don't have a tradition," the little snowman said. "Olaf, we do. Look," said Anna. She opened the mystery box and showed Olaf what was inside. The box was filled with sketches Anna had drawn of Olaf when she was a little girl. "You're the one who first brought us together," said Anna. "And kept us connected when we were apart," added Elsa. "Every Christmas I made Elsa a gift," Anna continued. Elsa nodded. "All those long years alone, we had to remind us of our childhood and how much we still loved each other," Anna agreed. "It's you, Olaf. You are our holiday tradition," said Anna. "Surprise!" Glowing lanterns emerged from the dark forest. The town folk were relieved to see that Olaf was safe. That's when Elsa had a brilliant idea. Because this was Anna and Elsa's first winter holiday in forever, the tradition and celebration needed to be special. With a little help from the villagers, they hosted their big party after all, right there in the forest. Best of all, Anna and Elsa rediscovered their Christmas tradition, and a new one was created for Arendelle, all thanks to Olaf. That was very nice and special. Tomorrow, we are going to be looking for the number 4. Have you spotted it? Yep, I see it too. Let's look for it tomorrow.